Hey everybody, welcome back to my video. So in today's video, it's going to be something quick, something slick, and something not so... Yeah. So, anywho, let's jump straight into it. So we're going to be talking about two shows today. One of the shows being Baddies on Zeus, then the other show being Greek Life, or Put It On the Line, or whatever they want to call it on Now That's TV. So the first show we're going to start with is, of course, Baddies, because I got something to say. I've been holding it in for a little too long. So the first thing we're going to start with is Ahna. Ahna. Do y'all remember? Y'all remember when Ahna said what her boyfriend did to her? I gotta bring it all the way back so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, shut up now. Hear me out. So y'all remember, Ahna said her boyfriend boop-de-doop-de-doo. Her face was fractured in 3 different places. Oh my gosh. Okay, then she ended up fighting Mariah Lynn's mother. And she said she sprained her finger. Then she fractured it on the side. I'm like, you brittle-boned girl. How did you fracture your finger and sprain it fighting an old lady? So I'm just like, how you sitting up here getting all these, you getting decapitated? Like, first it was your face fractured in 3 different places. Then you say you just fought this old woman. So you mean to tell me this old woman got your finger fractured and sprained? Like, girl, you is falling apart. Your bones are very brittle. You need some vitamin D, the 50,000 milligram green capsules, okay? You need that. Your bones are very brittle. And yes, I know what I'm talking about because I take it too. Okay, your bones are brittle. You need some vitamin D, and that's just that on that. Anywho, we're going on to the next topic. We ain't gonna make this too long. The next thing I want to talk about in the baddies department, okay, is Tesehki. Tesehki. Now I know a lot of y'all love y'all dear old Tesehki, wiki, wookie, whoa. But I just gotta tell you right here, right now, I'm kind of over it. I'm over it. Like she always saying in the confessionals, I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm just over it. Okay, she's basically non-existent. I don't even remember what her voice sounds like anymore. Like, how did she even get on Baddies? What is she there for again? I don't know. Like, she talks more on live and in the comments than she does on the actual show. She don't show no personality. And when she actually is in the mix of something, it's off the strength of somebody else. Like Ahna. If Ahna is getting into it with somebody else, then she trying to break it up or tell each other, oh, y'all not going to fight. Talk it out. Girl, is that the only time you're going to talk? Huh? And not only that, every time she actually does whisper and say something outside of her breaking up somebody else's altercation, she contradicts herself. For example, when she was dapping up Diamond the Body and all, yeah, girl, yeah, they all twerking together after Diamond done bopped Bianca upside her head. Then she get in the confessionals and talk about, oh, she don't know she House B material because House B don't sneak people. And then she got on live and talk about how Diamond is a clout chaser. She's a weirdo. She do clown stuff to go viral and all this other stuff. Like, girl, you wasn't saying none of this on the show. Why do y'all get off the show and say this type of stuff? But when you're live in the flesh, in front of that person's face, you say not a thing. So yes, she talks more on live and in the comments than she does on the show. So it's like, what's the point of you being on the show? Why wait until the show airs and you seeing what all the fans are saying? Then you have the courage to hop on live and speak your mind. Why didn't you speak your mind while y'all was filming and the action was actioning? What is the point of her being there? She doesn't say anything. She doesn't do anything but be in other folks' business. But anywho, we're done with that segment. We're done with Baddies. We're moving on to Greek Life. Now That's TV. Let me say this. Now That's TV is so unprofessional, child. They don't, like, what be going on? Y'all don't never have none together. The challenges don't be together. Like, let's talk about last episode real quick. Why was they putting them in the ice bath while they was preparing the ice bath? Isn't the ice bath supposed to be done before they get in it? Huh? Then it was low-key making me mad because y'all know they had to think while they was freezing. But Nina was the only one sitting all the way down, freezing her chesticles off, while the other team, them boys, was halfway sitting in it. They was barely sitting in it. So I felt like, no, they should have made everybody be on the same accord. Everybody should have been sitting all the way down or not at all. So no, they was not together at all. Nina over there freezing her chesticles off while having to think and answer these questions while they was sitting halfway and able to think better than Nina was. So yeah, no. It should have been the bath should have been done before they even sat in it, and they should have made everybody sit in it at the same level, okay? Nobody should have been halfway in, halfway out. Everybody should have been the same level. Anywho, let's get into this Greek Life situation. So if y'all don't know, on Greek Life, Ivory and niyy did get into a physical altercation, but child, why is Ivory trying to blame Shaba for them getting into it? Like, girl, it ain't have nothing to do with Shaba. You should have been minding your business and out of their room from the beginning. Like Fly Night said, get out of her room. You're in her room, popping fly stuff. Y'all know Fly Night don't play about her room, and she don't care who it is. She gonna pop on you about her room. So let's get into it. Shaba was going on a rant, and she was getting into it with Cologne. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. They was going back and forth. Then here come Ivory trying to see what's going on or whatever. She claims she came in there to get her teammate, which was Cologne, because they was getting ready for a challenge. She started talking to Shaba, woo, acting like Shaba was getting on her nerve. But it's like, girl, you're in their room. Get out of their room. Nobody told you to come in there. So Ivory came in there talking about some, y'all need to get that girl. Fly Night was like, it ain't no y'all need to get nothing. I ain't finna touch no girl. She gonna do what she wanna do. Night ended up saying something about not finna keep talking to her, talking about Shaba. Ivory ended up telling some, I'm finna flood this girl. Night responded with, well, what's wrong with your flooding? I took it as like she saying, well, get off. Like, do what you gotta do. Why you talking about it? Pharaoh told Ivory to get Shaba. And that's when Nye told Pharaoh to stand a man place and don't tell no girl to do nothing in there. And that's when Ivory and Nye got into it. So I don't know what Ivory talking about some it's Shaba fault that they got into it. That ain't have nothing to do with Shaba. You should have minded your business. You in her room popping fly stuff. Stay from back here. It ain't have nothing to do with Shaba. Ivory should have minded her business, stayed in her place, and got out of their room. Pretty much all I had to say, that it wasn't Shaba's fault. Ivory should have just straight up minded her business and got out of their room. You was in their room bothering them. If Shaba and Cologne going back and forth, or Shaba and whoever going back and forth, they're in their room. You came in their room being annoyed and irritated with Shaba. You should have went to your room. Yeah, if y'all don't know, Ivory and I did make up. They both expressed how they didn't like that they ended up fighting on TV or whatever, and fighting period. And they just didn't like how it turned out, and that they both had, I guess, built up aggression and just took it out on each other. And then they claimed that that's sometimes friends need to fight it out or whatever. To me, that's not how a friendship goes. That's not a real friendship, especially doing it on TV. But yeah, that's all I have to say about these different type of situations. You guys can let me know in the comments down below how y'all feel about everything. Like always, let me know how y'all feel, because I feel how I feel. You feel how you feel. And that's just that on that. And yeah, after that, don't forget to what? Who? Like, comment, and subscribe.